And today, as I'm trying something new, we are playing Pokemon TCG Live, where I'm going to be offering live damn.
Today, Junior?
commentary on the games that I am playing right now. Now, and I sound like a news anchor right now. Like, so today the decks that I want to try out, updated Charizard Dragonpult deck. I think. Hold on, let me go here and edit real quick because I was going against a lot of um, of the same like Dragonpult type of strategy. So I was trying to play something like this, right? This motherfucker lagging like crazy. Yeah, so we're just gonna take that out because like it was just not good at the end of the day, and I might replace it with something else. Um, Hilda kind of seems like the best option, like kind of, but like not even really. So I don't know. I don't know what would be the better option. Now again, I kind of already have that. I took out the chat spin, so what I'm gonna do here is I'm going to add in because I already got that. Yep, I already got that. Um, like fuck, what do I want to add in? Mm, realistically, I don't know because that's actually a very good question. You know what? I'll just add in a Pokemon, Pokegear 3.0. So, because that's the last thing that I really need. So we're gonna hop into some games here. Now I've been playing Dragonpult Charizard for quite some time here, and I've quite enjoyed the deck. Now this isn't my first stint inside of Pokemon TCG, so I do know kind of the ins and outs. I really want to make a tournament series where I go to Pokemon locals and stuff like that, and Pokemon like League Cups. Um, and for me, I'm waiting for the next set to come out so that I can kind of get acclimated to what could be considered meta, what's going to be effective, and what's going to be good at that point. I'm looking at the Charizard XEX as like a potential deck because of the fact like it does something like it. When I remember reading it for the first time, it does some crazy like discard this for each discarded fire monster Pokemon or something like that. It's like goes crazy, but I can't really find it now because they don't have it updated on TCG Live. We're gonna start with Fez. Okay, just fuck me then. So we're gonna start with Fez because um, Ursaluna. Oh yeah, damn, that's crazy. Ursaluna is gonna be better suited if Fez gets knocked out. Now, granted, this motherfucker says it can't attack during the time, but the next turn, but it does 240 damage. And golly, he had three separate mulligans. Oh yeah, give me that. Oh, yeah. What you thought? And it's just a Meryl? Oh my gosh. Anyway, oh, that's a Drake look. So yeah, Blood Moon Pokemon, Blood Moon used by this Pokemon, which is his move, cost less energy, basic energy, for each prize card your opponent is taking. So if they knock out the Fez, it's gonna take two less. So that means I could do it with three, so on and so forth. Um, which also facilitates the dragon, not the dragon, but the Charizard of the Charizard a bit too. So here, let me inspect the board. I got Ultra Ball. I'm gonna have to use the Ultra Ball, so I'm gonna have to probably get rid of one of these energies plus a Night Stretcher to get this. So for the other part, I'm going to put in the Dreppy. Actually, because I can't do it on my first turn. Yeah, I'll do that. Actually, what I'll just do the Latias here, then the Ultra Ball for maybe both energies. Because I do have those two, plus I have the Night Stretcher to just get back the other energy. Oop, not Charmeleon. Do. And maybe, because I can't attack first turn, throw out a Kefla, like a Cleffa. Yeah, because I just do that. And then get the free retreat charge cost, plus they'll be able to draw just in case. Um, Again, nothing major right here. With the Pokemon TCG being so much like what it is, it has like its own resource center, resource management. The games can last a bit longer, but it does add a bit more to it. Now, I'm going to get the Buddy Buddy, and I'm going to get the Evolution. And the main reason is because I'm going to just be able to evolve to the biggest Pokemon that I'm going to need, um, pretty much starting up. Now, do I want this shuffles? But I really ain't. Yeah, I don't got to do much from there. So I'll just grab this, get a Psychic Energy. Now, again, I think I play another Dark Energy, hopefully. If not, then I'm kind of cooked. Either way, I would have to like sacrifice energy. I could just shuffle it in back into. So, evolution, bam, bam, boom, evolve to a Drakelope, and evolve into a Charmeleon. So then this kind of gets everything started and kind of rolling now. Fez, I'm going to swap out as soon as I get like the necessary things, right? Because I need I think it's a Neo upper energy that gives 2 to a stage 2. Then on top of that, it gives me the Charizard 2, which is going to allow me to like do massive amounts of damage in the latter part of the game. So, and with the Latias being, out there, makes it easier for me to take out basic Pokemon don't need to be out at this time. Now, Fez, I really hate that I had to put Fez out first, because then I could have just put the Ursaluna, but I think I got this in the bag, depending. I just really, really need to see what we got going. That is perfect. Now, I hate that I have to kind of keep everything going. So what I'll do is I'll just do this and in turn. So that way I can at least use Drakelope's ability next turn, and that'll allow me to get another card. Preferably, I want an energy. That's the biggest thing. Preferably, I want an energy or a way to get another energy, because technically, Charizard facilitates the 2 for itself. This literally just needs a Psychic and a Fire, so I really don't have like that much to kind of go off of. And this hand gotta be terrible. It gotta be terrible. Even you putting the fire. What is that? Putting the fire energy on it is stupid, because like he can't even attack it now. At least if he would have put a Psychic Energy on it, he'd be able to at least do 20 damage, kind of wither it down. Played kind of the long game. Or if I would have led with the Cleffa instead, it would have just knocked it out in like 2 turns, which would facilitate the other ones. Now, drawing that fire energy sucks, but I like this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go there. Defiance Band, I really don't think I need Defiance Band now, but do I throw out the Super Rod? I think I'll win regardless, so I'll just throw out the Super Rod, shuffle it back, and then just shuffle hands, put it back to the bottom of the deck, and then draw a card. Fun fact, okay, why? You crispy fucker. Okay, I'll just throw that on him. Fun fact, I used to do Iono's effect wrong, right? Because I read it wrong. I read it as each player shuffles their hand into the bottom, into the deck, right? Which is kind of crazy. So you shuffle your hand and you put it at the bottom of the deck, then you draw. You put it at the bottom of the deck. So I learned that in my first Pokemon tournament I went to, which was kind of crazy. I ended up getting like 18th place with that one. But anyway, pretty much he loses here because, again, with the Marrow not having any way of doing any sort of damage, he's just going to lose, and he doesn't have anything going on in the bench. He doesn't have anything going on anywhere else. So, yeah. It's either he was going to concede or that was pretty much it from there. No damage was done. Like, that's kind of crazy to say. No damage was actually done. But one thing I am trying to do, damn, I was going to click off of it. But I'll say one thing I was trying to do is kind of climb up the ranks to see where I can go from there. Like, I think I'm pretty decent at the game. I'm not going to say I'm playing at the top level, right? But I'm pretty decent. Now, I think my biggest competitor as far as like the deck goes is kind of the Goldango Extreme, pile, I guess, because Goldango is really consistent. The little bitty one plus the Goldango just really see, this is a horrible hand. This is terrible, but with the ease of access to it and the fact that they can kind of facilitate knocking out multiple Pokemon that are kind of up there, kind of gets a little iffy. Yeah, I only had to do one thing, Jesus. So there's that, which again isn't terrible, but that is my struggle now because like sometimes I don't get the gears running so far, and then the motherfucker just I just get cooked, right? And I don't, bitch, don't show again. I know what I'm doing. I know what I'm doing. So now, with that being the case, we got what looks to be a dark deck, Zoroark, Hero's Cape, and 100 HP. Okay, that's gonna be a little annoying. Does 20, not bad. I could kind of, I could do a great setup now. So we're going to get Buddy Pop, and then we already have an evolution in hand, don't we? We do have an evolution in hand, but we're going to get a Defiance Band because it's going to help in the long haul, because it's going to allow us to do 30 more damage, because he's going to end up knocking us out. That's kind of all but guaranteed at this point. The main issue I have is, what do I discard for Ultra Ball? Or do I discard anything for the Ultra Ball? That is the question. These two. Hopefully I don't. Okay, thank Jesus. Because one thing that I hate the most is going evolution, trying to evolve a Pokemon, and the fucking Mon is in the fucking prize card pool. And while I'll say it does suck, all type of ass, but ain't nothing more I can do about that. Golly, Jesus. Now I don't think. Well, if he has another dark energy, then he's definitely gonna be able to kill. Oh, this is N's deck, so he has Zorg. Draw 2 cards. Come on, use its attack. Ooh, that's a lot of damage there. Damage going to own this card now. That's actually pretty good. It's actually pretty good there. Powerful Rage. Now, that's one of those instances where I would play in similar vein to like a Gardevoir deck, Night Joker. He's probably just going to do, being disrespectful with it, you fucking hoe. I got the Ultra Ball, so it really doesn't do much. I do, I think 210 damage with the Charizard. Yeah, give me that. But I can also literally knock this Pokemon out. I don't think I want to get rid of that. Well, I could do 30 extra with that. But boss's orders though. I'm gonna rip this, but that's what we're gonna do. Boom. Gonna play you from hand because obviously, which is going to trigger your ability in Eternal Rain. Okay, that's not terrible. I still kind of hate that I had to discard the energy. I still have luminous energy, so it's not that big of a deal, right? Do Recon Directive. Get the fucking Dragonpult. Like, what are we talking about? Boss's orders. 210 knocks it out. Right? Now, that gets me one prize card. What I got? Ooh, a Charmander. Now, with that, 380 is a lot. It's going to take 2, but that also depends. Some bitch. That also does depend on whether he can get another ends Reshiram or not. Because that's 170. Hitting twice for 210 is... yeah. Puts it back in hand. Yeah. Places it back. Now. Oh. Okay. So, now that does a lot right there. So, again, it's not going to be too terrible. As long as I don't fumble, I can still win this. And that's it. That's all I have to say about that is if I don't fumble, I can still win this. So, now he has the Fez down. The Joker does... Yep, Night Joker does 170. Now, this is going to do 10 to whichever Pokemon I choose. Now, I'm probably going to choose this one because we're going to go that route. So, we're going to go Bam. Go ahead and activate that. Go ahead and put 10 on you, 10 on you. Recon Directive before I shuffle with Iono. The Fez. This is literally just the case. So we're going to go Bam, Bam. Put that on you. And go Pokegear. No valid cards. It's crazy. Okay, so I'm going to shuffle up. Get 5 new cards. Not terrible. I still hate it, but it's not terrible. So that does 210. One hits with another 170, and it's pretty much over. Good thing is I could throw in the Badoo, or I could throw in the Ursaluna, because it's going to give him 2. Yeah, so it's going to give him 2. I'll say that actually even more. Thank you. So if you boss his orders and try to take out, say, the Dracoloak, or you take out the Hawlucha, which is fine. It doesn't matter if you take out Hawlucha. That just fuels the damage done by the Charizard EX, which is gonna be mad funny. Okay. So now he's taking 2, which means it only takes 3 energies to do his attack now. Yep. Now this kind of completely rides on. Let me see. Yeah, it takes 3 to take you off. Oh, okay. Didn't mean to do that, but I have a Lumious energy, so it doesn't really matter. Yes. Okay, so we got that. So, first we're going to start with that Gladios, obviously. Boom. Throw out the Nesball 2. Get the Monkey Dory. Now, I've seen somewhere where this provides every type of energy, but it never worked for this. So we're going to try it again. Maybe it was because I didn't have... Okay, I probably didn't have any, fucking... what's that? Damage counters on it. Okay, let me go Iono, because he has 8 cards. He's going to get 2. I'm going to get 5. That actually is pretty darn good. It's pretty darn good. Let me do Recon Directive. Let me get you. And then draw 3. If I could draw into the Charizard, it's not the one I wanted. I needed one of 2 things. I needed the Ultra Ball, or I needed the... Yeah, I needed the Ultra Ball, or I needed the... Or I needed the actual Pokemon. Now, can I sustain with this if I knock it out? I don't think so. So let me just enter. Which sucks. I'm not gonna lie to you. Which sucks. I was really hoping to get the Dragonpult, so I didn't have to give up another prize card. Which sucks. I was really hoping to get the Dragonpult, so I didn't have to give up another prize card. That's crazy. That is actually straight into it. Oh my gosh. Yes. All right. See, that's what I was worried about. But hey, with all you can't win them all, right?